is Sean Close, and I am the Associate Club Director of the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County, Taft Street location. And we are going to do the static hold challenge. And this one is really simple. Find yourself a heavy-ish object. We're going to be doing this for a while, so don't want too heavy. I grabbed this book. If you have a textbook or something of similar size, grab that. This weighs about 8 pounds. So this will be about on the heavier side of what you want to do for this challenge. Something else like half gallon of liquid or just anything that weighs about 8 pounds should be good. You are going to want to stand about shoulder width apart and back straight, and then you're going to take your object and hold it horizontally out in front of you, and you are going with your elbow straight, and you're going to just hold that as long as you can. So you're also going to want to make sure you don't have too far up or too far down, because that's going to affect it differently. And if you get down to like here and you're still trying to hold it up, you're just done. You're not engaging the muscles anymore, so it's not worth it. So we're going to do this starting in 3 and 2 and 1, and hold it out. So the major benefits of this exercise is that it is engaging your upper back muscles and your shoulders, and that's where you're going to start feeling this. You might also feel it in your elbows and possibly your wrists too. Now, I would normally only do this for about 15 to 20 seconds, but I would use a much heavier weight. But this is a challenge, so we're going to try to do it as long as we can. Then there is a Pharaoh death mask on the front cover, and it is staring right at me. So this was a poor choice of books to use. Should have gone with my other choice, which was a book on cars that probably wouldn't have been as creepy to stare at the whole time. I hope that everyone out there has been doing all right considering all of the restrictions we have been under. I know it's hard to do a lot of things, and one of the hardest things to do is to work out on a regular basis. If you're going to a gym, that's probably closed at the moment. I know a lot of people, if you're working out, you're probably working out at school. So, you haven't been doing that lately, and it's a real hard adjustment to work out at home. I know that I'm having trouble, even though I have access to a pretty good home gym that I'm in right now. So I'm doing better than most people on that end, but even though it's hard, it's super important to keep your fitness up, because the worst thing you can do is to be solitary for a long period. Your body starts to get lazy, you stop burning as many calories because your body starts thinking you're sedentary mode and it doesn't need to burn calories, and your muscles start to atrophy and get weaker. So even if it's not your normal workout or what you're used to, just staying active for any amount of time, as much as you can, as often as you can, is worth it. Whew. All right, starting to get the wobbles. My neck hurts. My shoulders are burning. Ooh. If you're not feeling it in your shoulders and your back and your neck, you're probably doing it wrong, or your weight is not heavy enough. I also probably should have grabbed something I had a better grip on. Probably gonna drop this. And time. Whew. All right, I did much better on that than I did with the plank, but that's because I have been working my upper body out pretty regularly for most of the last decade. So if you are a first-time fitness person, or you don't work out your upper body very regularly, then this might be harder for you than it was for me. But the key thing is that you keep with it. If you would like to do this as an exercise just in your regular time, this is a pretty good one because you can do it while watching TV or listening to music or a podcast, or just doing something that you don't really need to be present mentally for, because you don't need to think about this, so you can watch TV or do something else while you're doing this, because you don't have to count reps and you don't really have to think about what you're doing. You're just kind of staying in one place. So this would be a good exercise for that, and I hope that everybody is doing well and that you are all trying to stay as active as possible. Have a good night.